Guys, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me another day for my cooking video. Now today on the menu, we have something that you guys know I love, chicken. Chicken is one of my favorite proteins, and we're gonna do a stir fry today. So today we're gonna do a ginger chicken stir fry with asparagus.
No flex zone. They know better. They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone.
So good, so good, and I just love chicken. So let's get right to it, right to ingredients, because I'm ready to eat. So the first thing that we're gonna need, we're gonna have to get 1.5 pounds of chicken. Now the chicken should be cubed, cut up, rinsed off. We're gonna have that, put it to the side. Now that's for the meat. For the vegetables, we wanna have 8 ounces of mushrooms sliced and cut, and then you wanna take off the bottom parts. And then we're gonna have, of course, asparagus. 1.5 pounds of asparagus cut into about an inch, inch and a half. Make sure you cut the ends off first because the ends are really dry. We don't want any of that. We want to have 1 medium onion, and then you want to cut them into little strips. They don't have to be diced up, but just little strips, and then when you put them in the stove, they'll just fall right apart. We're gonna have 4 cloves of garlic. We're gonna use 1.5 tablespoons of fresh ginger. So we're gonna have to peel this and grate it up. As far as the liquids go, we're gonna need 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 3/4 of a cup of low sodium chicken broth, 1/4 of a cup of honey. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then as far as seasoning goes, you want to just have regular, salt and pepper. I like to use a pink Himalayan salt, basic pepper. This is what we're gonna put on the chicken because we're gonna get the flavors from everything else. And then to end it off with a little kick, gotta have some red pepper flakes. So those are all the ingredients. Let's get our pot together, everything cut up, move to the side, and let's get ready to go. I got my pot on a medium heat. I have my wok, actually. I love woks, a lot of space. I have about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil because we're going to cook the chicken first. So hopefully you had your chicken to the side. Here's the chicken. You want to dump the chicken in. Oh yeah. So now we're going to cook the chicken 5 to 6 minutes or until no pink thoroughly cooks. Put that saute in there. When this is done, then we're going to put it to the side because then we're going to put our vegetables in there. So yeah, have fun with it, guys. So cooking the chicken, I don't see any pink. So what we want to do, we want to take out the chicken, put it in a separate dish, and then you want to drain all the fluid that we have in here, take it out, and then put another spritz of olive oil because we're going to start cooking the vegetables, but we don't want to put the vegetables and the chicken at the same time because the chicken's going to get tough. So let's take these babies out before it gets tough. Now we want to add in our vegetables. I cleaned out the chicken, took out the juices. Now we put about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, let it get hot, medium heat, and we're going to add in the asparagus. We're going to add in the mushroom and the onions at the same time. So let's put all that in there. Careful if you had water from rinsing. Pour that in there. And let's not forget about the onions. Nice. So we're going to let this saute for about 5 minutes and let that keep going. And then you can cover it if you want. Sometimes I don't like to cover it because it can make it soggy too fast, especially if you're going to have mushrooms. Mushrooms have so much water in it. So we're going to do that, and then I'll let you guys take a look. So this is what we got going so far. 5 minutes. When this is done, then we got to put in our sauce mixture, but let's start making that. We have to put our liquids together. I have a nice small bowl. I already put the 1/4 of a cup of honey in here. And then we want to put 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth. Pour that right in there. 1/4 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce. Right in there. And then we want to make sure we get 2 tablespoons of chicken starch. Look at me, I'm hungry already. Then we're going to need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So let's pour that in there. As soon as we got everything together, you can get a whisk, a fork, and then just whisk it together. And it's gonna start to thicken up a little bit, and once we put it into the pot, then it's gonna thicken up a little bit more. But we just wanna have it to the side, so you know, make it efficient. So now we got everything in there. It's been 5 minutes, it's good, not soggy. So now we just wanna add in the garlic that we mashed up, ginger, and yeah, and then all of a sudden you're gonna start to smell everything. So I got my garlic right here, dump that in. Okay, there's 4 cloves that I cut up, and I got my ginger that I minced up. Great. So we're only gonna put this in here for a minute. Remember, garlic burns very quickly, so make sure you keep your flame at a low heat. Mix it in there, and then 1 minute, and then we're gonna put the sauce that we made that you already have on the side. See, efficiency. All right, so it's been a minute already. I'm gonna mix this up. Make sure you get all the honey at the bottom and pour it right in the pot. Pour it right in the pot. You might have a little honey on the bottom, but scrape that in there. You know, get that little nice sweetness. And now with the flame on, you want to make sure you keep on stirring it, because now it's going to start to thicken up little by little. So once it starts to thicken up, then you're going to add in the chicken and red pepper flakes, and then we'll be good to go. Love it. And then, like I said, I can smell all that ginger. I love it. It drives me crazy. Show you guys a close-up. So you see it's starting to thicken up. It's not watery. So this is the time, perfect time, we can add in the chicken. And you know, as soon as we're done adding the chicken, then we can eat. So I'm excited. Add in the chicken. So I have the chicken to the side that we made. Dump it in here. Make sure we get all the pieces in there. So that's the chicken. And then red pepper flakes. You don't have to use this. I love to get a little kick, but you know, let's put in a little bit. I would say if you were to measure it, about 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Don't go more than like a tablespoon. Mix it up. Mix it up, and like here, let's see what's going on. Let's try to get in there. It smells good. 1 minute, that's it, and then we'll take it off because the chicken's already cooked, so we don't need to make it any more tough. And then the taste test. This is the finished product. Smells so good. I had to do a little panoramic photo, so let's eat. Taste test. Time for the taste test. So I got it right here. Smells super good, and I'm ready to chow in. So I'll make sure I get a chicken, get asparagus, and that piece of onion in 1 bite. So got it here, and let's see. Ooh! This has to be one of my favorite dishes. It's so good. Spicy, ginger, and the honey just gives it a little nice edge to it, a little sweetness. I just had a moment. I'm gonna eat this later. I'll eat this alone. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on my videos. You know I love to cook. And any questions, feel free to message me directly, comment below, and you know the deal. Follow my YouTube link. I posted it. Have a great week. Remember, put yourself first. You are #1, and have a blessed week. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.